కొంచెం ఫ్యాన్ తగ్గిస్తుంది. कम कर उधर का कम होगा. हाँ यही और थोड़ा कम करो. ऑन करो दोनों ऑन. नहीं उधर क्यों कर रहे हो? इस तरफ करो, ज़्यादा करो. कम बस 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 बस. सॉरी ब्रो, नहीं डाल के बैठा. What are they doing? Do some kirtan. It's been a long time. Very soon. Alok This song is sung in Vrindavan to wake up deities. Right? So we want Lord Krishna to wake up in our hearts. So every word that we sing devotionally will sprout, will wake up in our hearts. Vivari Sesha Alokha Nekhatari Rokhi Guru Hari Hari Mukunda Murari Rama Krishna Hari Guru Hari Hari Mukunda Murari Rama Krishna Hari लक्ष्मी नरसिंह स्वामी भगवान की पंचतत्व की ब्रह्म मत गौड़ी गुरु परंपरा सांप्रदाय की ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदामह्यं तदापि स्वापदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते भक्तकाञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 Together sing. नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरकृष्णे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौब्राह्मणाय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णभ्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं कृपः तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं भक्तिवेदान्तं श्री परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वर। ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत् स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं Sahabhyatnantaram. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We often chant this shloka, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane. So what is the meaning of this shloka? Mike is there? We'll pass it. If anybody wants to share. What is the meaning of this shloka? Direct meaning. Yeah, that's when we offer the obeisances, we sing this shloka. But what is the meaning of this shloka? Can everyone come a little forward? Please just come a little forward. Many others are coming. They will not have space to sit down. Yeah? Yeah, please. Do you all discuss it? Or? You're supposed to be told. What is the meaning of this? I'm not looking at literally, what is that? Literally word to word translation exactly. This is not CBSE exam, don't worry. I want to understand the meaning of the shloka. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. The one who is fixed at the lotus feet of Vishnu, the one who is fixed at the lotus feet of Vishnu, then is establishing the glories of Sri Krishna on the whole universe. Right? The one who is fixed at the lotus feet of Vishnu, and is establishing the glory Krishna Prasthaya, the glories of Krishna, Bhutale, around the whole world. And such person's name is Namaste Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane. So we are telling exactly who is that personality. The one who is fixed at the lotus feet of Vishnu and who is establishing the glories, Prasthaya, Bhutale. Recently, I was in a Zoom call and His Holiness Bhakti Vidyapurna Swami Maharaj was giving the class. Myself, many others were there. Madhav Gopinath Purva also was there. Our very dear Madhav Gopinath. So he asked a question. After the whole class, he asked a question. Maharaj, when did you see Prabhupada and what attracted you to Prabhupada? That was the question. Right? Many Prabhupada disciples, that question is asked. Because we want to know what exactly happened. Right? See, how many of us met a personality and we surrendered our life to him? Rarely it happens. Right? In young age, it happened in college, that's a different thing. We have never surrendered our life to them. But after growing up, when we are in full consciousness, we have surrendered our life to them. Right? So, Maharaj gave a beautiful answer. He gave an answer saying, he is a Westerner. He said, I went to this temple, I think San Francisco, if I'm right, I might be wrong, it might be New York, I'm not remembering. But I went to this temple and before that I met Krishna devotees, they brought me to the temple, I had a wife, I had a child, I had a dog. So he went with 3 of them inside. A wife, a child and a dog. And he was looking at Prabhupada. And this personality, that personality as you can see in the picture, little by size, simple, humble, happy, filled with life, filled with Krishna, comes there, sits down, and he gives a discourse. He gives a discourse. And Maharaj said, hearing the discourse, the first discourse of Srila Prabhupada, I surrendered my life. Very unusual to accept it, right? I mean, like, why would anybody do that? We all heard so many discourses of Prabhupada, right? Of course, it's motivating us to surrender, but surrender his entire life. Bhakti Vidyapur Maharaj said, I just surrendered my life. Then, one other devotee came to him and asked, did you understand what Swamiji told? He said, yes, I understood. But his accent is very Bengali, very thick Eastern accent. Did you understand? And Maharaj told, I felt he was the only person who spoke exactly clear what I wanted to hear. There's nothing to not understand. I don't understand what was Eastern accent, Maharaj was saying. I didn't understand any accent problem there. He was crystal clear in what he was saying. And that attracted me a lot. Of course, he didn't tell everybody that time that I surrendered my life to him. But Maharaj, then he started elaborating the answer. He said, when Prabhupada spoke, every single word was as if he is showing Krishna as it is. Right? As compared to somebody who's trying to show Krishna. For example, who is the best person who can describe your house? You, or a guest in your house, or a thief? Right? Describe your house. If you go inside on left side, it will be like this, then you go take a right, this item will be there. It took like all this level of detail with full clarity. Who can give? You, or a guest, or a thief? Thief? Hare Krishna. You're promoting a thief, and maybe I'm hearing like that. You! We are the only people who can show like that. Right? Nobody else can show your house the way you can show. You know every nook and corner of your house. Every single thing in your house, where it is kept, why it is kept, how big it is, what you have to make sure when you go take a left, take a right, where to keep the hand, where not to keep the hand. Everything you know. Every nook and corner of the house you know. Isn't it? But a guest who has come there may only know the portion that you have shown, or he has barged into. Definitely a thief cannot show everything in your house. Right? If you catch him, he'll start running. He also doesn't know where he's running in the house. He'll search for exit. How did I get in? Isn't it? Brothers and Mataji's, the knowledge, transcendental knowledge, cannot be given by thief. And it cannot be given by guest also. It has to be given by a Tattvadarshi. Tattvadarshi. Right? Srila Prabhupada is the Tattvadarshi. Who is seeing Krishna? Krishna is sitting in front of him. He is telling, say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna is looking at him, yes, I want them to say that, because that is the process. You understand the difference between an acharya and somebody who tries to repeat? See, somebody like me, or some of you, when we try to say, when we try to preach, we are preaching with a faith based on what we heard. Right? But if a Golokavasi comes here, how will you talk? Tell me. How will you talk? He will not talk like this. Hey, chalo, let's go. Huh? Chalo, let's go to Goloka. Really? Yeah, I've come from there. Okay, good. It's the level of clarity. Maharaj said the clarity. Prabhupada has the clarity. Krishna prasthaya bhutale. That's why that shloka says that. Krishna prasthaya bhutale. Only a person who understands the tattva of Krishna, tattva jnani, can give that kind of clarity. And only the person who can give that kind of clarity can bring a movement like International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Nobody else can. You cannot. Even if you go try to start a movement, some Goal Society, something, you start somewhere. Right? Something you'll say. 5-6 people will come. You'll become popular, you'll become happy, whatever. But none of you will experience Krishna. But when a Tattvadarshi is speaking about Krishna, he changed the entire world in 10 years. That's why nobody can try to become like Prabhupada. Even if you try, you're just making a fool of yourself. It's not possible, right, Baba? You're not part of that house. तो घर के वाला ही नहीं है. Right? Going back home to Godhead. Prabhupada is not back home to Godhead. He is with Godhead. Right? And he is telling who is Godhead. That is heart transform. Tadvidhi pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshante jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshi. Such person is a guru. To become a guru doesn't mean, of course, when you repeat that knowledge of the Tattvadarshi as it is, with faith, then you also become qualified to become a guru. Right? Prabhupada very clearly told that anybody who repeats this knowledge that I am giving as it is, this knowledge that has come in parampara, is qualified to become a guru. He can have his disciples. And this is Guru Parampara. It's not a, like a stoppage that Prabhupada gave the knowledge. He is the Guru. Everybody after him are not Gurus. Tattvadarshi can give the Tattva Gyan to the next person. And any sincere follower, all we need is sincerity. Any sincere follower can repeat that knowledge and pass on the knowledge. Just like electricity is there in a transformer, but is also in the switchboard. If Prabhupada is the transformer, his disciples are the switchboard. You catch the transformer, you catch the switchboard. Anywhere you put the finger, you will get electrocuted. Current आएगा ना? है कि नहीं? This parampara. And you keep that finger inside, you are getting electrocuted. Somebody comes and holds you. What level to that fellow? He'll also get this parampara jnana. Right? If somebody says, no, current is only there, but it is not coming to the next switchboard. But you are using the switchboard. What kind of meaningless philosophy is that? What kind of, misinterpreted philosophy is that? Tattvadarshi can make other Tattvadarshis. That's his empowerment. Right? That is the potency of a guru who can make gurus. And Prabhujis and Matajis, I'm sure many of you are getting bothered or being bombarded by videos on this Ritvik initiations or Ritvik one. Complete bogus. There is nothing to it. I want to make clear in this class.
What is the meaning of the word
Ritvik? Ritvik means a person who is representing you. Representing you. Right? You have asked a personality to go and perform certain activity on your behalf. Srila Prabhupada has, in his last days on this planet, transcendental Leela. He is leaving his body in few months. He knows that. He cannot travel. For almost the last year, he could not travel many places. 13 times he went around the world at that age, writing so many books. At one point he said, initiate on my behalf. And he issued a letter. Initiate on my behalf. You are Ritviks. You are initiate on my behalf. But he also said, that letter is for that occasion. After he left, the parampara continues. Right? Clear? It's meaningless to say, oh, nobody after Prabhupada can become a guru. That's a fake propaganda with ulterior motive. Don't fall for such things. There are many good videos that are made by senior devotees, and they have clearly shown 50, 60 letters and translations and purports of Prabhupada. The Prabhupada is very clearly telling that after me the parampara will continue. My disciples will be their disciples. Clear. In one letter he said that this Ritvik system, for this time do it. Now, if you have, like 50 other proofs or 100 other proofs, and you're holding one letter and saying that this is the only proof, right? Either the people who are following are scared to come out of that place, or they are following because they are being given something nice, or they have an ulterior motive. As simple as that. Okay? Show me one parampara system which stopped at Ritvik Kavad. There's no way. Ritvik philosophy is there, but it is a stopgap arrangement. It's an arrangement. Prabhu, go and sign on my behalf. Here is my power of attorney. Take. This is it. You are signing on my behalf. That's all it is. There's nothing more than that. There's nothing wrong in it also. But you don't have to make that into a philosophy. Now, so many properties are made by the Ritvik system, and they're coming back now and saying, oh, you take all our properties, just make sure that both this and this coexist. How can you coexist? What do you mean coexist? Huh? There is Prabhupada, there is Parampara system, there are many wonderful pure devotees in the disciplinic lineage. They're all initiating. So this is one system in this side of the hall. Okay? This side of the hall, this is a system. On this side of the hall, you don't believe that Prabhupada has any potent disciples who can actually initiate. So Prabhupada is the only guru. So you can choose to be Prabhupada disciple. Why only Prabhupada disciple? You can become the disciple of Bhakti Saraswati also. Right? Your Gaur Kishore Babaji's disciple. Is Bhakti Thakur's disciple. Jagannath Babaji's disciple. I wish. He's a potent acharya, so I'm directly saying what kind of system are you talking here? Right? How many have gone to a college in a graveyard? All teachers are dead or doesn't exist. Can you learn anything in that college? No. College means you need to have teachers. And those teachers should be alive. They should be there. Teaching is just not philosophy. Teaching is just not philosophy. Teaching means sadachar also. Teaching means even the etiquettes. Who is going to teach you the etiquettes? A living guru. There is no parampara system where a non-living guru is giving initiations. Right? Of course, there are some fake paramparas. Like that Sai Baba system. Whoever that personality is gone. But now also there are disciples of him. Right? You Baba, I Baba, Baba, black sheep. What's going on? Karo. Jo karna hai karo. Guru Arti, Guru. There's nothing there. Right? You want to make ISKCON like that? No. It is international society which will continue, Baba. It's parampara. It will continue. And Tattvadarshi, Swayam, Namam Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, one who has established Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namane, he is the personality, Bhakti Vedanta Swami. He is saying that my disciples will have their own disciples and this will continue because his guru also did the same thing. Did Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur have no disciples? Huh? He has disciples, sincere followers. Right? The whole philosophy of Guru Parampara is established by Krishna Baba. He is telling very clearly that you can understand my knowledge in Parampara. And my parampara stopped 5,000 years ago. I am the last guru. Did he say like that? No. It's parampara. Madhva Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Vishnu Sampradaya. Sorry, what is it? Shri Sampradaya. Kumara Sampradaya. Madhvacharya, sorry. Right? Kumara Sampradaya. If you have to even bring in Shankara Sampradaya, he also established 4 mathas. Did he say I am the last Acharya? Huh? Nowhere. You are creating a propaganda. Right? You are creating a propaganda. Because you have an ulterior motive. I want to make this very clear to everybody sitting. Okay? Don't have a tinge of doubt. Don't have a tinge of doubt of what we are following and what we are given. Unfortunate are those people who have everything, but they are misinterpreting and on top of that doing Vaishnava Prats. They are doing Vaishnava Prats. Prabhuji's gross offenses they are doing. They don't even know what they are doing. A 25-year-old brahmachari is blaspheming is only Jayapataka Swami. What will be his life, tell me? He'll make 20 videos, he'll blaspheme Radhanath Swami, he'll blaspheme Bhakti Swami, he'll blaspheme Lokanath Swami. Who are these personalities? They have given their life for Prabhupada. You are a 25-year-old fellow who just came to Krishna consciousness, reading Prabhupada books, and now you have been given the knowledge that, oh, they have done this, they don't deserve. See, here is one letter of Prabhupada. What are you talking? I can show you 20 other letters of Prabhupada and 30 other purports of Prabhupada and 20 other morning walks of Prabhupada, 100 other lectures of Prabhupada where Prabhupada is saying my disciples will continue this disciplining succession. No, that one letter of Prabhupada. What happened? Right? So, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. And why are they coming? Why are they coming? Because they also know after that personality who has established this dies, they all will fight like cats and dogs. They don't have any institution to hold on to what they've created. ISKCON General Body Commission, GBC, is a very strong body. Very strong body with great sannyasis sitting at all levels. Great sannyasis. Tattvadarshis. Yes. They are able to hold this institution together. So many challenges come in international society. Across borders, across cultures, across so many things. And they sit together and resolve everything, keeping Krishna in the center and Prabhupada's teachings in the center. Do they have that? They don't have that. They also know they can't form another GBC. And even if they form, they'll fight. So they are coming. Now they want their philosophy also to exist. It doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Right? But everybody here who has come to understand the knowledge of Krishna, we are discussing the 13th chapter, 8th verse onwards. The knowledge of Krishna can only understand if you have faith in Prabhupada. If you are doing Vaishnava Prad, you can't understand this knowledge. Right? Any questions? Yes, ma'am.
Prabhupada never said that is his final letter. That is just an intermediate situation.
It's an intermediate situation. That situation.
He never said that is a final letter. That's all.
Never. He never said it's a final letter.
Yeah,
also.
exactly.
Yeah, he never said. Never said.
One more question. When Prabhupada was in this world, any of the guru has given initiation.
When Prabhupada was on this planet,
any of his disciples has already given initiations.
On Prabhupada's behalf.
On Prabhupada.
And the system is even now being followed.
So he has given. Some of his disciples already given when Prabhupada was here.
Yes, on Prabhupada's behalf, as Ritvik Gurus.
Okay.
As Ritvik Gurus, they have given.
They have.
Yeah. And that's the process even right now. I'm just giving an example. Like for example, Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Bhakti Charu Maharaj was giving initiations. After Prabhupada left, he is a direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada and he is giving initiations. Bhakti Charu Maharaj gave initiation to Bhakti Prem Maharaj. Right? He gave sannyas to Bhakti Prem Maharaj. But did Bhakti Prem Maharaj start giving initiations? No. After Bhakti Prem Maharaj, Bhakti Charu Maharaj left, then GBC gave the permission because it was needed with all qualifications, with all scrutiny. There is a whole analysis to give for the next sannyasi to give initiation. Right? That is the parampara system. If you are inspired by a guru and the guru is still on the planet, how can you become an initiating guru? You are a guru, but you are not an initiating. You are serving your guru. So you are inspiring everybody to connect to parampara, which you got from your guru. So your guru is there, you connect them to your guru. Simple. As simple as that. When your guru has left, now you take that responsibility. Okay, now your father has left this body, son will run the house. Simple enough. When your father is in the house, your father is in charge of the house. He might be 95 years old, still he is the in charge of the house. You might feel, he is not earning now. I am the in charge. Never. That's not. I'm not saying this is Guru Parampara. I'm giving you a kind of a understanding for you to understand. Father is there. Father is running the house. Guru is there. Guru is in charge of the Parampara. Guru has left. You are his disciple. You will take it over now. You have to take it over now. What do you mean? I will not take over now. My Guru is gone. I'm done now. No. You have to take over. This is Guru Parampara. Siksha Guru is equal to Diksha Guru. Actually, there is no difference. This is also a clarification from GBC. They explain this many times. There are discussions. Why? Because Siksha Guru is a connection point. It's a connection point. It's not a glorification of Siksha Guru. You should understand, you should be that much responsible when you are trying to preach. Understand? From a person who is getting preached, for him there is no difference. Diksha Guru gives a connection, but the connection came through whom? To Siksha Guru. Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, is not only the founder Acharya of ISKCON, but also the eminent Siksha Guru forever in ISKCON. No matter how many generations go by, he remains the prominent, eminent Siksha Guru. Does it mean that his disciples will not be Siksha Gurus? They will also be Siksha Gurus. Right? But all of them depend on Srila Prabhupada. The basis he has given, his books he has. Yes, Prabhu.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. You take the mic.
Hare Krishna. Preceding Guru should decide who is the successor. I mean, so
yes.
Every Guru, if you look at all the Gurus,
yes.
So every preceding Guru decided who is the successor. Here, Prabhupada case, right? Nobody decided, so he left over. So Prabhupada did not explain who is the successor. That's the, I think so. That is the conclusion.
Prabhupada.
The successor also had like any number of disciples who are Diksha. So Prabhupada also in the Gaudiya Math, it's not that he's going to make one as a successor. There are n number of people who are qualified to become the successor.
Yeah. So there are this Parampara system probably it goes like this, that you have given the knowledge, you have given the Tattva Darshan to the next level, sincere people, and you will say that these people will become Diksha Gurus after me. Including me. Right? So he is giving the authority. Right? He is giving the authority by what? By his Siksha. He is given the Siksha. You say, okay, now you continue the Parampara. A Diksha Guru will say that, okay, take this forward. But what if he doesn't say? He could not say. Or it so happened that he wanted to say, but he left. Let's put the situation. He wanted to say, but he left the body. Then what happens to the Parampara?
This is the point. So in the same home, for example, 5, 6 sons there. So one son should take care of it. Okay, elder one should take care of it. That is the system.
Yeah, elder one takes that position in the house, in the general system, right? But all 4 are responsible for running the house anyway, right? So point is very simple, bro. You want to take the responsibility of taking this parampara forward, and you have been enabled by your guru. You have been given. You are sincere. You want to take this forward. You take that responsibility. Parampara will accept it. Guru, Shastra, Sadhu, all three approve it. Right? If Prabhupada has not made his disciple into a guru, doesn't mean that disciple can never become a guru. Another sadhu in the same parampara can enable him to become. Or there is a body that is created called GBC by Srila Prabhupada, and that body will enable it. See, understand one thing. I'm not just saying logic. Parampara means the one which is passed on. Parampara means complete knowledge passed on. That is the meaning of parampara. Parampara, right? Complete knowledge. Completely it is given. Then it's parampara. I give this paper, tear it a little and give. That's not parampara. I give the entire paper. That's parampara. Right? Yeah. So everybody in the altar is passing on the parampara, and the altar doesn't stop there. It keeps going on and on and on and on, and that's the whole point. And you need a living guru. Living guru is very important. That concept is very important. Living guru who gives you initiation and who, in front of whom you take the vows. After he leaves, still you have to take shelter under another living guru. You know that? When a guru leaves, he tells, my disciples, please follow. This, but for example, when His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj left, before he left, he told, all my disciples, please take instruction after me from His Holiness Bhakti Radhanath Swami Maharaj. He told. Radhanath Swami Maharaj, please take care. If, for example, Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he told Lokanath Maharaj, please take instructions. In charge of the affairs there, Lokanath Maharaj took charge. He can give to more also. That's up to them. But that is a responsibility that is passed on. It is not kept like that saying, I am gone, parampara is gone. No, that's not parampara. That's not parampara. And if you want to see, there are many good lectures, given by very senior devotees, and there is a whole body in ISKCON which kind of it's kind of part of GBC, supports the GBC. I forgot the exact name of that team. What they do, they completely scrutinize all the scriptures. Their day in and day out job is that. And they find out the Tattva Gyan and they put all the things together and they present. And they are very clearly telling this whole Ritvik philosophy is bogus. It is not something that is given. It cannot function. It doesn't have any authenticity. Nowhere in the scriptures, since Vyasadeva is given, there is any concept called Ritvik initiation which continues and stops with the Guru. It's not there. It cannot be there. Cannot be there. Why I brought up this topic is because, I am receiving many individuals saying, Prabhu, we following as ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, we know what we are following very clear. So we don't go and tell people, Prabhu, this is a Ritvik philosophy, don't go to that temple. We don't say that. We think, okay, something they'll benefit. See, go there, something. At least Prabhupada's book you'll receive, na? Book has not changed. Right? Thankfully, they have not changed the mantra. It's still Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Same mantra is there. So no problem, you go. But that whole body on that side is created with a propaganda. And they need people for that propaganda. It's a narrative. In our media language, it's called narrative. For my narrative, I need to create a gang. So I need to propagate this narrative. How do I propagate the narrative? Positively and negatively. They don't have anything to show positively. So what are they doing? Negatively. Prove that all proper disciples are not worth to be disciples, are not worth to be gurus. So automatically Prabhupada is only guru. For that I will create n number of websites, I will create n number of documents, I will create all kinds of things, I will push it on people and say that see. A new person who has come to a temple, that fellow is already frustrated in life. He came to the temple. They tell that, that is Prabhupada. By the way, he is the only guru, don't go to anybody else. I just came. Right? And then you go and show him 20 videos. Some video. One sannyasi went to Singapore. In Singapore airport, you can't wear sannyasi clothes. He wore a pant and a shirt. And he stood like this. See? Fallen Guru. Hey, what else do you expect him to do? Right? You can create anything. You want to find faults in somebody, this brain, this mind is already manufactured and sent in Kali Yuga only to find faults only. So you can nicely make a PhD in fault finding. That's what they are doing. That's what they like to do. Right? For a person who is sincere and dedicated, he can with his pure intention see a guru in any form. Bhagavatam explains 26 gurus. That includes a bumblebee. Right? What you can learn. But they don't want to see that aspect. They want to find faults because there is an agenda. The personality who is saying that Ritvik Guru is the only thing, he himself is initiated by His Holiness Bhakti. So if he is saying that that Guru is not there, he is still not initiated. Because Prabhupada didn't initiate him. He is initiated. Who gave that name to him? Who gave that name to him? His Guru gave the name to him. He is saying my Guru is not a Guru. So who are you then? Who are you then? You understand me? Yeah. But for that also they will have an answer. Prabhu, you can figure out a way to live in this world. Many means. But ultimately what are you doing? Prabhu Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, anybody who told Hare Krishna is a Vaishnava. Can you imagine the amount of offenses they are doing? Forget about people telling Hare Krishna. People who dedicate their life for serving Prabhupada, they are blaspheming them. Keeping one letter in the front. This is last letter, last letter, last letter, last letter. Yes, it is your last letter before you die. Keep that letter and die. Right? In so many places, Prabhupada has given so many instructions. How can you blaspheme such sincere Vaishnavas? Yeah, you should not. And we will never. We should never. And some great acharyas like His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, before he left, in his will he wrote to all his disciples, do whatever, don't leave ISKCON. That is one of the regulative principles. 4 regulative principles, 5th one. You are not leaving ISKCON. Always will serve in the mode of surrender. Because that situation is arising. People are being manipulated. Easily manipulated. Right? So I just want to let you all that senior devotees in our society have written many letters and many understandings and with clear Shastric connection that what we are following is perfect. The knowledge that you are getting in this way is perfect. Please don't carry a tinge of doubt. And when any such people approach you, tell them Hare Krishna and just walk away from there. Just walk away from there. Don't try to even discuss with them. Because they are doing worse thing than Mayavad. Mayavad itself is the biggest danger. What they are doing is even worse. And if you get any emails, any links saying Prabhupada injustice, Prabhupada this, Prabhupada that, don't click on that. Why to unnecessarily spoil your chanting? Forget about Prabhupada's injustice. First you do justice to your life. Chant properly. Why do you want to settle? Oh, I will decide, I will understand what injustice are done for Prabhupada. No injustice can be done to Prabhupada because Prabhupada is directly under the protection of Krishna. Who can do injustice to Prabhupada? No. But in Kali Yuga, this is very evident. This can happen. Easily it can happen. Somebody has an agenda. He wants to keep agenda. So he'll do. Again. So don't fall for this. But you should understand, when you say Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, it is not a responsibility that Prabhupada left with himself. He made his disciples also continue. Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine. Yes, he took the responsibility from his guru to spread it across Paschatya Desh. But he also created a parampara which takes it across. Prabhuji and Matajis, Prabhupada once told, nobody from outside can break ISKCON. If ISKCON can be broken, it will be broken from inside. That's the only way it can be. Nobody can from outside can say anything. We have clear authenticity, clear proofs, acharyas, commentaries, sandarbhas, so many things written on every aspect of Guru Tattva. And flourished with so many great Vaishnavas. We have not, actually, people who get misinterpreted, they have not heard from many people. That's the problem. How many here have heard a name called Mukunda Datta Prabhu? Once in your life you hear, you'll understand what is ISKCON. Unbelievable speaker. We don't even know. We know like 0.01% of ISKCON, and we think that, I know this. If you go and hear Dravida Prabhu, how many heard from Dravida Prabhu once in your life? You don't even know. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make you feel that you don't know anything. But I'm trying to tell you that ISKCON is too huge to be tagged under some agenda-driven philosophical rhetoric. No, ISKCON is too huge. And they also know. Hridayananda Swami Maharaj, he never comes this side, so you don't know. Hridayananda Swami Maharaj is the one who translated and finished the Srimad Bhagavatam after 10th canto. Right? So many great personalities. And you think, 10, 20 people or 30 people who created this whole agenda are more intelligent than those great Vaishnavas who are serving Prabhupada? You think they'll serve Prabhupada with all these doubts in their mind? Huh? After Prabhupada left, ISKCON grew multifold. It went through its own challenges, Baba. Challenges can come, but they have continued to grow. Can they grow with so many doubts and so many, wrong interpretations? They can't. The electricity has to pass, na? Now you might ask, Prabhuji, then how come they are so successful opening so many big temples? How come Krishna is blessing them? Very simple. Whatever ISKCON is busy doing, they don't have time for that. Krishna is making them done through them. After they are gone, everything will come back to ISKCON. Khatam. I don't have time to repair my car. My neighbor wants to drive the car. I told, take my key, get it repaired, drive. He's driving. After that, who will he give the car back to? Me only. Build. Another 400 temples build. I'll also help and pray for you. The temple come here only. Where will they go? Sometimes internal competition is also good, no? Krishna creates some internal competition for ISKCON to grow even faster. No problem. No problem. Prabhuji, sincerely, we pray for everybody who is going there and getting misdirected that don't do Vaishnava. We pray for them. In the last 7 or 8 years, you are seeing my face, some of you. Have I ever spoken about this? There is no need. But now there is a need. Because people are creating unnecessary doubts. Right? Unnecessary things. So better clarify. If you have more questions, you can always write to me. And I will pass on the knowledge which is coming from GBC, from senior devotees, that here is the explanation of Baba, if you have time. And for the people who have come here for the first time, just erase the memory in the last 40 minutes, you have not heard anything. The only thing you should remember is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That's all is needed. Okay? Subara Prabhu? Okay? Aravind Prabhu? You are representatives. Taking this forward. We all should be very clear on this. Okay? Sorry. Yeah. Anybody wants to say anything? No? You all want to be part of parampara? No, Prabhupada is only parampara. After that, there is nothing. You all can go take prasad and go. Does it make sense? No. Prabhujis and Matajis, we are all here to take this parampara forward. Okay? Don't. Oh, that means you will become guru. Janmal guru ka Kani, you can serve the gurus. Okay? You can serve the guru. And if the guru thinks that you can serve as a guru, then you can become a guru. If the guru thinks, and if the parampara thinks, if the greater body commission thinks that you can do that activity, then do that activity as a humble service. I forgot the name of the great devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Navadvip. He was so humble. Many people are coming and asking him, become a guru, initiate. And he said, no, I am not initiate. I don't qualify to be a guru. I can, what is become such a fallen person? I cannot initiate. No. There's another. So this person, in the dream, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and told, hey, take the parampara forward. This is your service. Right? He got up. Just a person, the same person, till yesterday he said, I'm not qualified to initiate. I will never initiate. I don't think I can initiate. He was given a service by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, directly coming in a dream saying, start initiating, that is your service. Next day morning, he got up and he started running. Where is my disciple? Whom should I initiate? I will initiate. And then he went to Ganga and then he saw a dead body floating. Sarangatha? Yeah. He jumped in the water to initiate. He didn't understand. He was so desperate to initiate because that's the order of his guru. That's the order of Mahaprabhu. I will initiate now. He jumped in the water. He doesn't know that it's a dead body also. He thought somebody is swimming. He went and he touched his feet. I initiated. Dead body got burned. Life back. And dead body started shouting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. And the dead body which became alive continued the parampara. What more proof you want? What is the potency of a guru? Then I'll give the whole thing. We can go on this forever, Prabhuji and Mataji. But it's unfortunate that it's known, right? In Kaliuga, engagement speeches are irrelevant. Right? Kaliuga means that piracy. Original something, create something, dub something, and just make money out of it. But don't worry, even that is happening as per the plan of Krishna only. Krishna is Sutradhari, he knows everything. Right? When he was sitting in front of Arjuna, he made sure that a very tactful person is sitting in front of Karna also. Again, when Karna was going to come and do the war with Arjuna, who was that person who was sitting as Sarathi of Karna? Shalya. Shalya was very upset. Arey, my sister's sons, Madri's sons, Nakulan's sons, and I am forced to fight on the side of Kauravas. Krishna said, don't worry, I will create a new parampara for you. Stay there. Right? He represented, he sat there, and what did he do? He created a mess for Karna. Karna will remove the arrow and say, what is this? He's removing arrow, he's saying, there is a naivna, bar, wahi kar raha hai tu subah se. Hey, you are my Sarathi, you are supposed to show me direction and confidence. He told, I am giving you confidence only, that you cannot, I am totally confident. You are useless in front of Arjuna. If Krishna can create a Shalya, can't he create this personality who is doing all that on the other side? He can create. Krishna's way of doing things are inconceivable. Right? So don't worry. Even if your uncle is on the other side, he is doing your work only. Even if your uncle is on the other side, doing your work only. These personalities are also doing our work only. They are doing it in a different way. Ultimately, the war is won wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is Arjuna or Srila Prabhupada. there is all auspiciousness and all victory. Don't fall for anything less than this. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Yeah. So we were discussing this shloka on the knowledge that can take you back. Right? And knowledge is coming in parampara. Right? So we'll read the shlokas once again, and then we'll go forward to the place where we left it last week. In between, we had something else that came up. What did we say last week? Paninati festival. Raghunath Das Goswami. There you go. Atmanitvam adambitvam ahimsa shantir arjavam acharyopasanam saucham स्थैर्यम् आत्मविनिग्रहः इन्द्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम् अहङ्कार एव च जन्मा मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुःखदोषानुदर्शनम् अशक्तिरनभिस्वङ्गः पुत्रधार गृहादिषु नित्यं च समचित्तत्वम् इष्टानिष्टोपपत्तिषु मयि चानन्ययोगेन भक्तिरव्याभिचारिणी विविक्तदेशसेवित्वम् अरातिर्जनसंसदि आध्यात्मज्ञान नित्यत्वम् तत्त्वज्ञानार्थदर्शनम् एतत् ज्ञानम् इति प्रोक्तम् अज्ञानं यद् अतो अन्यथा. I read this. Humility, pridelessness, non-violence, tolerance, simplicity, approaching a bona fide spiritual master, cleanliness, steadiness, self-control, renunciation of the objects of sense gratification, absence of false ego, the perception of the evil of birth, death, old age, and disease, detachment, freedom from entanglement with children, wife, home, and the rest, even-mindedness amidst pleasant and unpleasant events, constant and unalloyed devotion to me, aspiring to live in a solitary place, detachment from the great mass of people, accepting the importance of self-realization and philosophical search for the absolute truth. All these I declare to be knowledge, and besides this, whatever there may be is ignorance. Right? So Krishna is defining 20 subjects. For us to get the degree of Krishna consciousness, we have to pass in 20 subjects. What are the subjects? Humility, righteousness, non-violence, and so on and so forth. Right? He is told, if you are not passing in all these subjects, then everything else is ignorance. Bhakti sab kuch bakwas hai, in simple language. Yeah. So you have to get this knowledge perfectly. And a guru guides you to get this knowledge. How do you pass the chapter of humility? What is the syllabus in humility? How can you become humble? And how do you know you have become humble? Will you ever know that you have become humble? Or you always think that you are humble? If somebody comes and says, Prabhuji, I think I have become humble. What will you tell him? Ora, I am more humble. This is the meaning. Who will declare that you are humble? Krishna speaks through your Guru. Guru knows. That's why you should always be in access to a Guru. If you hide from a Guru, then you're hiding from Krishna. You should never hide from a guru. When you have access to a guru, guru's knowledge, guru's lectures, you should always take them more and more and more. Because the guru knows where are you floating, what is happening. He knows. He will not tell you everything because you'll run away. He knows when to tell, what to tell. Prabhuji, I did this, Prabhuji, I just, distributed so much prasad, Prabhuji, I'm feeling so nice, Prabhuji. Very nice. You distributed yesterday Sada Prasad, that's a different. Something was rotten and it was not supposed to be. You went and distributed that. You should not have done that. Of course, Prasad is Prasad, but something happened. But Guru will not tell you, what you should know. First he'll tell. In spirit. You are ready for service. Guru is trying to see why you are doing what you are doing. And then when the right time comes, he'll tell, Prabhu, next time you serve, remove the top portion and see if everything is okay, did you pick up the right container or the right time, this and that. Everything is explained and you are nurtured. You are actually, you are given another birth. Right? Today the whole world is celebrating Father's Day. But our father is still a Prabhupada. He has given the second birth. Right? The real birth. Because everybody else takes birth. We have taken birth many lives. Many bodies we have got. Right? Many bodies. Jata Sihi Dhruvam Mrityu. Dhruvan Janma Mritasya. Tasmad Aparyate Natvam Sochita Maranti. You don't take tension, Arjuna. Body leaves, it's old clothes, you also leave clothes, you get new clothes. So you have been taking clothes. We all had many clothes. But never we had a guru. So that guru is your real father. Who is stopping you from the cycle of birth and death. Who is giving an opportunity to grow. Right? So he will teach you what is humility. I'll give an example. My father was, on bed for a long time. His Grace Yugal Kishore Prabhu came to our house. Very senior brahmachari. And he saw us from the beginning days. So I am trying to tell Prabhuji, my father is still on the bed, is suffering and, is going through this, going through that. He said, Prabhu, don't worry. We'll pray for him. All that he told me. Okay, just stood there and he was looking at my father like this. Very, what is it?
Intense.
Yeah, intensely was looking at him. And then he smiled. A little smile came. Then Balwant Prabhu was there. Then he told Balwant Prabhu, like this. He was not understanding what's going on. Because he's seeing my father and he's looking at Balwant Prabhu like this. And then we all went and sat in the hall. And then I asked Yugal Kishore Prabhu, Prabhuji, you want to say something? He said, Prabhu, he's become pure. He's all set. I didn't understand. What do you mean? He has become pure. He's all set. Right? See, a Siksha Guru sees something that you can't see. What is he seeing? He is not seeing the disease. He is not seeing the suffering. He said, he has become pure, he's all set. Then I asked, Balwant Prabhu was there, I was there. Prabhuji, can you explain? Something like that. I don't remember the exact words what we asked. You know what he said? Oh, last 2 years, he has not spoken anything bad about a Vaishnava and he has not heard anything bad about any Vaishnava. He's become completely pure. I never thought like that. He said, even if he wants to speak, he cannot speak. And there is nobody who's coming around him and telling, you're Ritvik, you're not a nothing like that. Right? He's sleeping there, and it's between him and Krishna, what he's going through. But he has not done any offenses. And that's what the Siksha Guru is seeing. This person has not done offenses for 2 years, he has become completely cleansed. Krishna has removed everything that is unnecessary, which will stop him from going back to God. Now you tell me, is it the best thing to happen? Yes. Isn't it? Done. Bas, बोलते हैं ना, Om Tat Sat. Done. His life is achieved. Prabhu, what are we supposed to go through? That's exactly what we need to achieve. Right? We want to become clean. We want to remove the tendency of finding faults in others. We want to remove the tendency of being judgmental on others. We want to be sincere in our own sadhana. Is that not the goal? That is becoming humble. But Krishna did it in a different way for him. Maybe he was ready. Once I asked Radhesham Prabhu, Prabhuji, when I looked at my father is going through so much, I'm scared. I'm scared that if that kind of test is given to me, I'm very scared. Prabhuji said, don't worry. You are not at that level to get that kind of test. Don't worry. Thank you. This is good. Don't be scared. Krishna will never give a test that you will fail. Krishna will never give a test that you will fail. Don't be scared. Right? That something will happen to you. You will be in Jaladutta with 3 heart attacks. Never will happen. You will not survive half heart attack. Forget about full heart attack. Right? Krishna is giving test to his pure devotees according to their surrender. And Krishna has a plan for everybody. Again. So that is why it is very important, Prabhuji, that these knowledge of pridelessness, non-violence, tolerance, all these things, you yourself cannot judge. We need a guru. A guru who is watching you. A guru who can help you. Let me put it like this. Guru is not to become like, hold a stick and tell so many chelas are mine. No. Guru means what? Actually, the person who is a guru thinks that I am your servant. I am the dasa. No, that is the qualification to become a guru. And when somebody is initiating you, he thinks actually in his heart of heart that I am his servant. Krishna has sent a guest to be served, and I am serving the guest of Krishna. As simple as that. Right? You become a servant and you take everything in the responsibility of a servant. Like that. That is actually a guru. Doesn't mean that you think your guru is your servant. No. But a guru should think that I am his servant. And we should serve him as Krishna's servant. Right? Ultimately, both guru and disciple both are trying to become a best servant. That's all it is. None of us is trying to become, what is that? God or superior. No. Everybody is trying to become servant only. Roles are different. Is mother a servant of a child? Yes. She is serving him. That is the reason child grows up. Right? Is child a servant of his mother? Yes. It's his responsibility to serve her. Both are serving. In this world, everybody is serving somebody. Because that is our nature. We cannot do anything for ourselves. We have to do for somebody. But we have a choice. We can serve God or we can serve God. God God or opposite. DOG God. Prabhupada told this many times. Right? Who are you trying to serve? Serve God, then automatically you serve everybody. Right? Everybody is part of God. Aham sarvasva Prabhupada. Everything comes from me. Everything is for my enjoyment. Everything is for my enjoyment. So you consider everything as part of him and serve. That is Krishna consciousness. So Guru teaches you how to become humble, how to become prideless, how to be non-violent, how to be tolerant, and how to be sincere. And how to become simple. Right? How to become simple. So last week we discussed till which one? I think,
Non-violence.
Non-violence?
Yes.
Yeah. So what is violence? What is real violence?
Not reaching.
Not doing activities which will not take you back to God. Simple. We can put many definitions to this. Doing activities which will not take you back to God is violence. Huh?
You and others also.
Yeah. I will take you to an ice cream parlor. Is that violence? That's violence. What has it got to do taking to God? He has very less time. Another half an hour he has. I'm taking him to ice cream parlor. Understand? Prabhupada said any philanthropic work also done without Krishna in it is violence. Right? I was hearing a recent lecture of Prabhupada. My God, he said opening a hospital is sin. A.C. Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada ki? Prabhu, I'm telling you, this is very heavy. He said opening a hospital, opening an orphanage, opening school, opening this. Why are you committing more sins? How is it a sin? Because in that hospital, you are not giving Krishna. Now, this needs a lot of, if somebody has come for the first time, please hold on. It's not a bad thing to open a hospital. But what are you doing? You are treating people, but you are not connecting them to God. Right? You are trying to take a position of God, trying to tell people that I am trying to do something for you, like God. You are trying to enjoy that happiness of being a protector, a controller, everything. Your mentality is far beyond just helping people. And the person who is coming also is thinking, oh, I am satisfied, I don't need God, you are there. Right? Professor Mataji, the real charity, the real activity is give Krishna to others. Any activity, repeat after me, any activity which keeps you in this material world is a sin. Now you tell what is sin. Any activity which keeps you in this material world is a sin. Khatam. Prabhu, that good activity kada, bad activity kada, doesn't matter. I open a place where drugs are sold, cocaine, heroin and everything. Or I open a hospital where medicine is sold. Both are sin. If it is not related to Krishna. Simple as that. Understanding Bhakti is simple when we choose to remove our unnecessary baggages. ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు పుట్టినావురా నువ్వు? ఎందుకున్నావు ఇక్కడ? Who brought you here? What are you doing here? You don't know. But you are declaring, oh, this activity is good, this activity is bad. Hey, you are sending your child to study in a school. You are sending your child to study in a school. And he is only going and wiping the boards in all classes. Is wiping a board a good activity? Good. One day he wiped boards, he came back. Is clean school. Very good. Something you are doing. Clean. Very good. Next day, board clean. I have cleaned the board and I have come. Good. Nice teacher you got. Next day, board clean. School. Tomorrow I am coming. Teacher, if you are going to school, what are you supposed to do? Study. Cleaning board is good. It's a good activity only. Nobody is saying it's a bad activity. But after some time, you should also read what is on the board. Not just clean the board. Actually, school is meant for that only, na? If school is meant for cleaning boards, I can get one board to home only. रोज तू पता नहीं साइंस ना मॉर्निंग से रात तक क्लीन करते बैठ घर पे स्कूल भी जाना हाँ material world is a school. Material world is a place for us to experience and learn. About whom? Krishna. Vedas sarve Vedanta krit Veda Vitaracham. Material world can be understood through Vedas, and I have written I am the compiler of Vedas, and through Vedas I am to be known. You are doing everything except connection with Krishna. What are you doing? You open an orphanage. Good. Next life you will not be an orphan. You do clothes donation, next life you'll have clothes. You donate medicines, next life you'll not fall sick. You'll have a very healthy body. But in all these three things, one thing is common. What is it? Next life. Arena. Diginda? Or are you browsing something?
But they said that Madhava Seve, Madhava Seve.
Manava Seve, Madhava Seva. He could never understand who is Madhava, so he settled at Manava. That is the problem. Right? He could not understand who is Madhava. Can there be Manava without Madhava? No, right? Then Madhava Seve, Manava. Automatically you'll do, na? See, we are doing Madhava Seva. Who will eat the prasadam now? Manava. Who is first eating?
Madhava.
Manava. After that, who is eating? Manava. Manava Seva, Madhava Seva. I chapter Manayalpa. There's no meaning in that. Prabhu, there are many philosophies which take us away from God. We should always hold a philosophy which brings us to God. Don't see anything as not related to God. That is knowledge. What is here? Krishna is telling. All these things are knowledge. Approaching a bona fide spiritual master is knowledge. Approaching him also is a knowledge. How to approach him is also a knowledge. After approaching, what are you supposed to do is also knowledge. When he asks you to do something, you should do. That is also knowledge. How to serve a spiritual master is knowledge. There are sub-chapters. Textbook is how to approach a spiritual master. There are 20 textbooks Krishna has given here, which have chapters inside. And who will teach those chapters? Prabhuji, I sit in Zoom and I learn, Prabhuji. I sit in the house, I'm reading books, Prabhuji. Bhakti Shastri. Vaibhav Guda, Prabhuji. Era. Nee Vaibhav ni kanavadutadi ante. Bhavantu Vaibhav ni kanavadadu. Unless you come in between devotees, unless you are seen by people and devotees you are serving, unless you are getting inspired by each other, what do you think you learn? If there is a textbook and a course that can make you a devotee, then why did Prabhupada form a society? He could have just written books, kept them in a library and left, no? Why did he create an international society for Krishna consciousness? He could have created an international library for Krishna consciousness. Right? Sloka వచ్చేస్తుంది ఏమొచ్చింది శివరింగ్ వచ్చింది నాకు ఏం రాదు నువ్వు నీ పిచ్చి నీ ఆనందం అంతే నాడే వెళ్ళలేదు ఉన్నాడు చెప్తున్నా దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ మాయా ప్రభు Shabari did not do Bhakti Vaibhav course. Did she do? ఇక్కడ రాసి కదా రాముడు వచ్చిండు ఒక నిమిషం ఆగు అసైన్మెంట్ రాస్తున్నాను సబ్మిట్ చేస్తున్నాను She just understood what her guru told. Her guru told, you are sincere, continue this, wait, Ram will come. And she followed her guru's order. That's all. That's called accepting a spiritual master. Approaching a bona fide spiritual master. She can learn from Shabari. Right? All this knowledge, we ultimately get from a guru only. And guru comes in many forms. Right? If you think my guru is the one who is sitting on the Vyasasana, then you are not understanding still the Guru Tattva. Guru can also be a person sitting beside you right now. If you are willing to accept knowledge, Krishna can give that knowledge from anybody sitting beside you. To get that knowledge, you need humility. To get that knowledge, you need tolerance. Right? And you should become simple. Simplicity. What all goes on in the mind for getting comforts in this world? You think with all those thoughts you can go back to Krishna? Prabhuji, just think about it. What is our aim, Prabhuji? We want to go back to Krishna. The target of it, Going back to Krishna is very difficult. It's very difficult. If you are not attentive, it's very difficult. We are not attentive. If you do offenses, you cannot go back to Krishna, Prabhu. How can you go back to Krishna? By just, Prabhu, I'm chanting 108 rounds, I'll go back to Krishna. Okay, good. You put some effort. But are you so concerned that you are not doing offenses? What is the toothpaste? Huh? Pepsodent. Have you seen the ingredients of the toothpaste? How will you go back to Krishna? That ingredients has so many things that are brought by killing cows, Prabhu. You don't know that. The texture of the toothpaste and the creams and the cold creams, where do you think the texture is coming from? Cow bone, Prabhu, cow bone. The white sugar that you buy in supermarket, it's filled with cow bone powder, Prabhu. Do we know that? The other day, Sahadev Prabhu came, sat here, and he told, don't take anything just whimsically. Read the ingredients. Be careful. Take things where pure things are available. You're doing offenses. How can you go back to Krishna? How attentive are we? I don't know what is the menu today. Raita is being made. Where is that milk coming from for the raita? Do you know? Prabhu, I bought the curd in Ratandip. Huh? Where is Ratandip getting that curd from? Factory. Where is that factory getting the milk from? Huh? God knows. God knows. Are you committing offenses? He's known as Bhakti Maharaj. He doesn't accept anything that is not coming from a known source. Why? Why is it like that? Many sannyasis, they don't accept. They are very particular about it. They don't accept. Whatever you do, they'll not accept. Why? Because they're very careful. They're extremely careful about the offenses that are being committed. At least in your power, in your whatever you can do, you can stop now. I'm going, after the satsang, I'm going home. I'm going in the car. So many small insects are hitting the windshield and they are dying. Can you stop it? If you want, sell the car, walk to your house. You will do. I mean, if you are so desperate to go back to Krishna, you are like, some people can even do that, Prabhu. There's nothing wrong. I'm not telling that is the way. But that is the mindset we should carry when we are living in this material world. When we should be very careful. With every choice we make, we should be very careful. Recently, there was a discussion that the ghee that is being sold, unfortunately, even in some places where, in holy places, don't buy. Don't buy. Because are they producing the ghee? Prabhu ji, Mayapur में लिया Prabhu ji. तो कहाँ से है? Where did it come from? Prabhu, it's grainy, Prabhu. You know where the grain is? It's animal fat. Direct animal fat. From Indonesia, there are ships of animal fat being imported back to India. And with that, ghee is made and being sold. Grainy ghee. Do you know that? All the beef that we are exporting, what will they do with the fat? They are importing it back. And ghee is being made out of it. And if you test it, you can't find whether there is, whether there is the fat of the beef. You can't find. Because it's made of the same thing, right? Very difficult to find. I'm repeating the words of ISKCON Cow Ministry head. Damodar Dulal Prabhu. I am repeating his words. I have sent that lecture in the group. Hindi mein there is a lecture. Please suno re Baba. Your earth will shake if you hear that lecture. What is he speaking? Prabhuji, ye okay. Baba cheppu Baba mari vattuno. Baba, we have to be careful. You want to go back to God or no? You want to go back, right? Are you careful about it? Are we careful about what offenses we are committing directly, indirectly? How are we contributing to it? Directly, indirectly? Right? पनीर खाना है, पनीर खाना है. क्यों खाना है पनीर? Right? Don't cook paneer in your feast, Prabhuji. No need. When you don't have the perfect, original, nice paneer, don't use it. Why are you getting into it? Otherwise, wait. Damodar Prabhu is saying, if somebody comes and says, I want 10 kg paneer, I tell him, wait for a week. When it's ready, I will send. No, मेरे को अभी चाहिए. Blinkit में चाहिए, Blinkit में. Paneer. 15 minutes, I want paneer in the house. They are giving paneer. And where is that coming from? Where is that milk coming from? We don't know. Where are all these products coming from? We don't know. Prabhuji, I am not committing any offense, Prabhuji. Really? How careful are you in this material world? Prabhuji, how to live, Prabhuji? Now, your false ego's best answer. What is it? Prabhuji, one day, how should I live, Prabhuji? Bhai batku. Live with the fear that you are committing offenses. And wherever you can, try to decrease those offenses. This is Kaler Dosha Nidhe Rajan. Filled with doshas. Right? But even in between the ocean of doshas, you can still try to figure it out how to be less. Or let me put it, how to be knowingly unsinful. Try to know wherever you can, decrease the sin. Your mind cannot say that I will commit sin and I will chant Hare Krishna. Is that an offense in the 10 offenses? What is that offense called? Committing sinful actions in the strength of chanting in the holy name of the Lord. 6th offense, right? 7th offense. Right? Committing sinful activities on the strength of the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Is what? This only, na? You are chanting Hare Krishna one side you are doing all offenses. You don't care. This is what I am doing. This is what I can do. Then that attitude itself is not right. That is not simplicity. As explained to Srila Prabhupada in this knowledge, that is not simplicity. That's called, then Prabhuji, where should I get milk? Jao na, dhundo. That Prabhuji beautifully explained. Go connect with the village, na? Who is stopping you? Time leda. Prabhu, no single person. You know what is the biggest disease? What is the biggest disease on this planet right now? Cancer? Diabetes? Eat. Repeat after me. Convenience. Loudly. Convenience. That is the biggest disease. I want to go back to God, but God has to come and take me. I will sit in my apartment. God has to come. Rabida. I will not go outside. Right? Convenience. Prabhuji, after telling all this, one person goes, Prabhuji, where will I get to nice milk? Japan. I will not tell you. Then what will you do? I will exchange your product. I will go to Ratandeep and take. Take. I will go to Vijayta and take. Take. What is the essence you found out after the whole lecture? Is your tendency to commit sins is coming down? Or you are planning to maintain those sins? Prabhu, my wife will not understand. That's the eternal problem. You can't do anything with that. That's a house problem. But make her understand, na? Make her understand. Or your husband is not cooperating, make him cooperate. Make him understand. Prabhuji, it's in your hands. Prabhuji and Mataji, please hear me out. Going back to Krishna is possible. Prabhupada has made it possible. It's still in our hands. We have to go. Is Krishna forcing us to go? No, he's not forcing us to go. He's telling, here is the knowledge. Acquire this knowledge and you'll come back to me. Everything other than this is ignorance. Clearly he's telling, no? But am I serious about it? Simplicity, what comes to your mind? As soon as you think about simplicity, small house, adjusted hall, only upma. Sir, what comes to your mind? What is simplicity? Lungi banini. Maruti 800. Simplicity. What else comes? One bedroom house. Simplicity. See, this is what media has created, na? Prabhu, simplicity is a consciousness. It's not about externally what you're holding. Hiranyakashipu can live in a one bedroom house also. And still try to kill Prahlad. It is not about the externals. None of these things are dealing with externals. Krishna is speaking about internals. Simplicity. Simplicity is having a simple heart to accept the order of a guru. Simplicity is a heart that is ready to accept change. One day, take your family. You really want to do something for Krishna? You can do anything for Krishna. Take your family. Go on a drive on a Saturday morning. Or if you are not in IT, Sunday morning, whatever. Go to a village. 40 kilometers away, 30 kilometers away. I told this to many people. Find 2 farmers. Buy them 2 cows. If they are interested to serve, buy them 2 cows. Sir, maintain them. I will give the maintenance. Tell your child, Mana Avu. That is our cow. Surabhi, Induleka. 2 cows I am giving to 2 farmers. And I will send 5,000 rupees per month to that farmer. I am giving cow and I am giving 5,000 rupees. Please take care of this cows. Will the farmer take care? Be very happy. Be very happy. He has half acre of land, he will grow grass. Are you all understanding? Tell that farmer, if the cow gives a birth, I will make sure I take care of the child also. Let the cow first feed its calf. Give me the milk. I will maintain the cow. Don't send the cow to slaughter. I will maintain the cow. Don't worry about it. I will take the milk. Can you offer that milk to Krishna? Yes. That you can. You can't do this much also. You can't do this also? You can do, na? You can help a farmer continue his profession of a farmer. ISKCON is not saying, or no institution is saying, oh, create a Goshala of 10,000 cows. I have the largest number of cows. I'll raise donations. No need to do any of this. Connect a farmer to a cow and that is your cow. That's it. You have done half the work. You anyway can't go and milk a cow. After doing all that keypad work, nothing will come from the cow. IPL one, Jita last name, no hands, no back, everything gone. Right? Farmer can do. Maintain the cow. Who is stopping you? Then Srinivas Prabhu, is it possible? Prabhuji maintains cows. He took cows from me, Haribol. Bolo Haribol, kya bol rahe? Haribol. Dasraj Prabhu is maintaining cows. Bolo Haribol. Yes. Is it possible? It's possible. No, God gives blessings. Right? And then invite a sadhu to your house, and when the sadhu is sitting, ask, Maharaj, can I give you a cup of milk? He'll say, from where? Maharaj, Surabhi, my family is cow. We are maintaining Maharaj. He'll tell, bring it. And he'll bless you. You are following the order of the Guru. You are following what is pleasing to Krishna. And you are simple. You have got simplicity. Simplicity to follow. అర్థమవుతుందా? లెక్చర్ ఎప్పుడైపోతుంది ప్రభుజీ? ప్రభుజీ, I'm telling you, all this knowledge has to lead us to take initiatives to make ourselves pure. If you're sitting there and thinking, नहीं होगा मेरे से, होगा, जितना होगा उतना करो ना. Whatever you can do now. Who is stopping you? Damodar Lal Prabhu said, the whole Hyderabad can be supplied desi cow milk, not from one Goshala. Through a cluster of Goshalas, through a cluster of farmers around the city, it is still possible. We don't have to drink poison, eat poison. We can do it. Together we can do it. Alone you can do it. It's doable. It's doable. I have done it. I tried it. For my own family, I tried it. First I had my own cows. Then I said, no, I can't maintain so many. Then I enabled a farmer. There are 6 farmers who are now farmers very happily maintaining close to, I don't know, 6. I don't know the exact number. Maybe 40, 45 cows. Now, 6 farmers. They're very happy. I tried it. No, Prabhuji, మా ఇంటికి కూడా పంపిస్తారా? నేను పంపించాను. చచ్చిన పంపించాను. నేను పంపించాను. I will not send your house. Because my business is not milk. You understand it? Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Do it. Can we do it? Maestro? Can be done. Can be. What effort does it take? What effort does it take? Once in a week, you should go and worship that cow and support that cow. Can't you do it? Wherever you are living, go to a village, support a farmer, encourage a farmer, and he'll do everything else. Krishna will enable everything else for you. You will get organic vegetables, you will get organic milk, you will get ahimsa milk, right? You get everything to your house, provided we are cured from the most horrible disease on the planet. And what is the disease called? Begin with. That is the problem. Convenience. Right? That is the problem. I want everything on my doorstep. Damodar Lal Prabhu's lecture, please hear. This is exactly what he told. I was so happy that, I am kind of following his footsteps, unknowingly. That's what I started. He said, that is what is needed. That is what is needed. He said, support the projects which are doing these things. Support those projects. Do the project or support that project. Simple. Right? We should do it. And Prabhuji, then automatically, all this knowledge will come into us. This knowledge is not acquired by doing some courses. Prabhu, I have done Bhakti Shastri, I have become simple now. I have done some other course. I have become humble now. Huh? No. Knowledge is when it comes to practice. One should practice. His Holiness Bhakti Padma, Swara Pracharak Maharaj. Day before yesterday, he was in Satya Prabhu's house. Where is Ishamadi? ఏమి ఇచ్చిండు పోయేటప్పుడు? ఒక డబ్బా ఇచ్చిండు పోయేటప్పుడు. ఎక్కడ రోజు ఎక్కడ? While going, he gave something. I don't remember, that's why I'm asking you. While Maharaj was going, what did he give you, Prabhu?
He gave me
Dantamanjan.
Dantamanjan
Made with
made with cow dung ash.
cow dung ash.
Ash and salt, I think today I used for the first
You
time.
used it, huh? Hare Krishna. Yes. Now when you chant Hare Krishna, it will be so vibrant and pure. Prabhuji, a sannyasi is coming to your house and telling, ఇప్పుడన్నా వాడరా ఇప్పుడన్నా వాడు నేను కాలిగట్టే పోతా, నేను ప్రూడెంటే వాడతా, నేను విక్కోనే వాడతా. నీ కర్మ. Sannyasis coming to use cow products, support the initiatives. Prabhuji, not practical. Means what? What is your disease? You don't want Dantamanjan. Actually, you don't want Dantamanjan. You want a finger with Dantamanjan in your mouth. Then you'll say, it's a bomb project. Because we're told. You want somebody else's finger with Dantamanjan brushing you, then you'll say, Prabhuji, now I think I'll go for it. Prabhu, Maya's attack is what? It will give you more money. Maya's attack is what? You will pass IIM degree. Maya's attack is what? What did you study? You will become CA. That is Maya's attack. Any other unique degrees here? ఇప్పుడన్నా స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు కదా. మన వచ్చి చెప్పేయండి అక్కడ మన సాజా ప్రభు 2.5 hour lectures give holistic Krishna consciousness. Come out of your holes and see the whole Krishna consciousness. But I'm still sitting in the hole. How many of us went to a shop to buy everything that Prabhuji told? ఎందుకు పోతారే? నాలెడ్జ్ తో రాదు ప్రభు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్. నాలెడ్జ్ తో రాదు, తోముతూనే వస్తుంది. తోముతున్నాడు దేవుడు. జన్మ మృత్యు జరా వ్యాధి, జన్మ మృత్యు జరా వ్యాధి. మృదంగ భజం. Let's sing a kirtan of January. Start. Mridang. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi, janma mrityu jara vyadhi, janma mrityu jara vyadhi. That's what we are doing, Nacho. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi, janma mrityu jara. Hare Krishna आता है ना? And I don't want to change. నేను మారను. సినిమాలో నేను మారను. మానవా నేను మారను. వచ్చేసింది ఆల్రెడీ ఆ సినిమా మొత్తం అందరు మైండ్ అని తెలుసు. ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా వేర్ ఇస్ దిస్ శ్లోక ఐ డోంట్ నో, బట్ దిస్ డైలాగ్ మానవా నేను మానను అయిపోయింది. అందరు చిరంజీవి వచ్చేసింది. జగదగ్గ వీరుడు అదిలోకి వస్తుంది ఇమ్మీడియట్. ఒక డైలాగ్ దట్స్ హౌ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఎంగ్రేవ్డ్ ఇన్సైడ్. But we don't want to change. Provision message is knowledge. Approaching a bona fide spiritual master. Cleanliness. How will it start? Cleanliness and deity. Right? I was hearing a lecture. Pure intentions means clean heart. What is cleanliness? Pure intentions means clean heart. Are our intentions pure? That means ఈ chapter లో కూడా మనం fail అయ్యాం. ఈ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ cleanliness fail. Next, what is that? Steadiness. Steadiness means what? Steadiness means to go on in all circumstances, not giving up. Right? Prabhupada's purport is there. I wrote additional notes when I had to senior devotees for each one of them. Steadiness means what? To not give up. Have you given up after the lecture about cow milk? Have you given up? అయిపోయింది చెప్పిన లెక్చర్ నువ్వు చెప్పాను చెప్తుండే చేసి చేస్తాను వేరే స్టడీస్ నువ్వు ఊరికి అర్థమవుతుంది దట్ ఈస్ అ ప్రాబ్లం వీ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు చేంజ్ వీ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు చేంజ్ వీ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు గెట్ నాలెడ్జ్ హౌ విల్ ఇట్ వర్క్ వాట్ ఎల్స్ ఆఫ్టర్ స్టడీనెస్ Self-control. What is the meaning of self-control? What comes to your mind? What is self-control? Bolo. Control your senses. Control your mind. Right? See what is saying? Remove the tendency of being independent in spiritual life. Is self-control. So complicated again. Remove the tendency of being independent in spiritual life. That is self-control. I am independent. I am balancing, Prabhuji. I am balancing. I am Prahlad also. I am Hiranyakashipu also. सत्संग में प्रहलाद सत्संग के बाहर प्रो बैलेंस बैलेंस फैमिली इज इंपॉर्टेंट रोजी रियली इफ योर फैमिली इज इंपॉर्टेंट यू विल प्रे फॉर देम यू विल बिकम अ गुड डिवोटी टू हेल्प योर फैमिली Prabhuji and Mataji's, if a wife chants 16 rounds sincerely and makes good bhoga tasty for Krishna and serves her husband with respect and makes him feel that he is fortunate and special, will he not become Krishna conscious? He will become Krishna conscious. And vice versa. Vice versa. Husband also, the same way. Problem is with us. We are giving reasons of our spouses not to become Krishna conscious. Problem is us only. I will chant 16 rounds, I will not cook for you. What will that fellow do? He'll ask you to stop chanting 16 rounds. As simple as that. I am not changing. I want him to change. After coming to satsang, I am not changing. I want her to change. How will that work? The satsang is for making us change. Right? Tendency to remain independent in spiritual life. Independent is self-control. Voluntary austerity. Taking voluntary austerity and measuring whether actually I'm measuring progress, I'm making progress with that austerity is self-control. Voluntary austerity. I'm just reading the points that I heard from senior devotees. Right? These are very important. We should think about it. What is next? We'll finish it fast. Renunciations of the objects of sense gratification. Means what? Renunciation of the objects of sense gratification. Not giving the senses an opportunity to enjoy these things. Don't go to a place where I'm getting tempted. Right? Mataji, I have to change my jewelry. Can you accompany me? Huh? Prabhuji is also something like that. Whatever allows Prabhuji. Property. I am going in search of some land in Stellapur. Nalagandla. Can you come with me? Yes, of course, Prabhuji. I will. What are you doing? You are leaving your senses. ध्यायतो विषयो पुंसां सांगस्ते उपजायते. There itself you are finished. After that is details. संगात संजायते काम काम सुख उपजायते क्रोधात क्रोध संवाद संवाद स्थिति प्रभाव. What is that? Smriti brahmachat buddhinaso pranam. That is all detail. First line endadi. ध्यायतो विषयो पुंसां. On vishayas I am putting my dhyana. Khatam. Finish. Renouncing objects of sense gratification means to avoid such tempting situations voluntarily, and engaging all our senses in service of Krishna. Prabhu, पूरा एकदम से नहीं होगा, try करना ना, at least start trying ना, start trying. We all can try. See, I also have tough times. You also have tough times. But are you trying? Are you trying till you die? Is Krishna consciousness? Have you achieved before you die? That's Krishna's business. Are you trying or no? I am voluntarily saying no. Voluntarily I am saying no. Right? There is satsang. And there is my cousins, sisters, brothers, uncles, daughters, dead husbands, wife. I don't know. Her birthday. Which one you want to go? Huh? Which one? Think about it. Voluntarily, I should choose what is important in life. Voluntarily, I should not throw my senses in an in-orbit mall and think, why am I not chanting properly? I am going to Forum Mall and thinking, so difficult to practice Krishna consciousness. Oh, Prabhu, my circle is all Banjara Hills. You circle entire Banjara Hills throughout your life. That's all it is. It's your choice. It's your choice. What do you want in life? What do you want to achieve in life is your choice. Don't blame society for that. Your senses are still yours only, na? How are brahmacharis taking their life forward in today's day and time? What kind of regulations they follow? Grahasthas, we don't have anyone to monitor, na? If we get somebody to monitor, we'll kill that monitor. I don't want a monitor in my class. Right? That is the problem. Right? What is the next one? Quickly. Absence of false ego means what? Absence of false ego means what? Huh? Depending on Krishna. Right? Devotee says false ego makes us judge pure devotees by calculating their behavior in material platform. My false ego becomes so much that I even judge devotees. Sannyasi, he did not come on time to the program. He doesn't know time management. पता नहीं sannyas कैसे ले लेते. He is not planning his preaching properly. He should plan properly. No, Prabhu, he is depending on Krishna. He is not eating on time. His level of consciousness is different. But false ego makes us think we can judge anybody, even in satsang. Why do you get? Ahankara vimudatma. False ego. Ahankara vimudatma kartamiti manite. Oh, that sannyasi is not chanting Sanskrit verse properly. What is this? That senior devotee is not able to chant Sanskrit verses properly. What is your job? Where do you come to satsang? Huh? Prabhu, I'm just saying where Ahankara is sitting. Ahankara is a very dangerous thing, Prabhu. It can sit in a place that you can't even recognize. And hit you from there. And you don't even know how to go back. We will commit offenses when we are filled with false ego. Bhagavan Prabhu beautifully again and again he says this. నీ పుట్టుక నిన్ను ఉద్ధరించుకోవడానికి ఎవరిని ఉద్ధరించడానికి కాదు. हिंदी में मजा नहीं आएगा बोलने में. तेरा जन्म खुद को सुधारने के लिए, दूसरों को सुधारने के लिए नहीं है. Right? You are coming to satsang for yourself. Don't take an agenda of changing others. You first become normal. Then there is no false ego. This is the chapter on false ego. What is next? The perception of the evil of birth, death, old age, and disease. This I discussed last week on length. When somebody dies, cry. And imagine your death. Again and again and again. Remember the people who have died. Not forget. Because what does the world say? Prabhuji, log marte hai, Prabhuji. Chalta hai. Don't be too much attached. Life and death is part of life. Just take it easy. No. It is not meant to be taken easy. It is not meant to be. Remember the people who have left you. Where have they gone? How did this happen? Recently the plane crash that happened, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. What kind of incident was that? They just boarded the plane. Different purposes. It just 60 seconds. Burned to ashes. Burned to ashes. This is our life. Anytime, anytime. Remember this. Krishna is telling this is one of the chapter. You should pass. What is the pass mark for that? What is Prabhupada's exact translation words? What is it? The perception of the evil of birth, death, old age. He did not say perception of birth, death, old age, disease. What did he say? Evil. It's evil. Remember that. Understand that. How dangerous it is. Worst thing that can happen is will take birth again. How many have that fear? Unnada fear unnada? Mari udutani? Huh? Ustunada? So good. This chapter you are getting some marks. Some progress is happening. Again, huh? Don't take that easily. Perception of birth and death. What is next? Detachment. Means what? Detachment. Of course, we all know the meaning. I am just reading additional. Recognizing that anything except Krishna will save me. Recognizing that anything except Krishna will save me is detachment. Only Krishna will save you. When you understand that, then automatically you become detached from everything. What are you thinking now? The bank balance 22 lakhs is there. If something happens, that much my family can spend. Where is Krishna in that? I'm not saying you should not have that bank balance. But what are you depending on? Krishna or bank balance? You are depending on insurance. Lombard insurance. Kotak Mahindra insurance. Where is Krishna? Insurance. No, I have. When nothing works, then I'll go to Krishna. That is not detachment. That is attachment. Understand? What is the knowledge Krishna is giving here? Why is he saying 20 items of knowledge is detachment? Because detachment means depending on anything else. Depending only on Krishna is dependent. Is detachment. What is detachment? Depending only on Krishna. Okay. What next? Freedom from the entanglement with children, wife, home, and the rest. My wife is not getting it. Prabhuji, it's not that you have to leave your wife and your home. Spend your life to make them into devotees. Keep it a mission of your life. Right? No matter how much you try, you will not get any good marks. That is marriage. జీవితాంతం ట్రై చేసుకో బిడ్డ మీకు లాస్ట్ తెచ్చే పడితే once me and my wife went to what is it Kanchi we're traveling, right? Rarely she asks we'll buy some sarees now. I was frustrated that day for some reason. I told her I'll buy you, but what is the use? Tomorrow again we'll fight. I was finished in Kanchi. Point is not whether you buy a saree or not. Point is expecting that will change your life. No matter what you buy to your spouse, what you make to your spouse, nothing will change. Nothing will change. That is called detachment, freedom from the entanglement of children, wife and woman. You give your child all the properties. He will not come to see you die also. Guaranteed. Be detached from all these things. Nothing will give you happiness. Lesson. Krishna is telling. Lesson. You should make your family Krishna conscious. Or you become Krishna conscious, your family should be inspired to become Krishna conscious. Is the only wealth you can pass on to the next generation. And if you have already given birth to a child, then pray to Krishna that he becomes a devotee. Otherwise, he will come back. Right? Of course, you should try. You should try. Till you die, try. Right? What is the next? Let's finish this. Huh?
Even-mindedness.
Even-mindedness amidst pleasant and unpleasant events. Right? Matra spashastu kontaya? Agama ape nanityas? Sam siksha bharata. Lokam vachindi. Adhamayindi. This is what? Krishna is telling the shloka here. Even-mindedness amidst. The senior devotee is telling what? He's saying, seeing everything from the point of view of the scriptures. How will you become even-minded amidst problems and miseries? How will you be able to control your mind? Already somebody has gone through it. Don't be surprised. If you see everything from the point of scriptures, nothing will surprise you. You will never be upset. There is somebody who is more tortured than you already. He is mentioned in Bhagavatam. Read Bhagavatam, then you will feel nice. समझे नहीं समझे हर्षल को समझ नहीं सिंपल है if you read the chapter of Jadabharata speaking to Rahugana in 5th canto and read the purports of Prabhupada, right, then you will come back home and tell I have no problems in life. I think I'm okay. Right? You read the Puranjana chapter in 4th canto. You will understand what all nonsense you are doing in life. What all you are thinking. Scriptures will give you the strength to face situations, Prabhu. That is why we say read Bhagavatam. When you continuously, daily read Bhagavatam, those purports will prepare you for the problems in future. When Krishna is saying even-mindedness amidst pleasant and unpleasant events, how will you get that? Prabhupada gave it in the form of his purports. Khatam. Read them. Hear the lectures. Always keep hearing. Always keep hearing. Last week I gave an example. What is it? Entire room is filled with talcum powder. It's good, na? You can jump, na? You can dance, na? Entire room is filled with talcum powder. Prabhu, I forgot one needle is somewhere. One needle is somewhere. Can you jump? I don't know. Entire room you can jump. One needle, some corner it is there. Are you comfortable to jump? Same way you should feel about material world. That needle is Janma Mrityu Jara. Anytime it can come onto you. Even though everything looks like talcum powder. Then see through the there is nothing new happening to you. Everything in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Accepting all the problems is the real solution. Accept it. Tomorrow your son will not listen to you. Nana, enough. Now I know. Thank you. That day what you should feel? Thank you. Krishna, thank you. So this is already written in Bhagavatam. Prabhupada purports, strong purports, Prabhupada is writing. You will be treated like the most useless fellow on the planet by your own children and wife. It said Yatul. Be prepared for that. Your false ego will be put in Sumit grinder on 4. It will go. That is proper corporate value. That's what will happen. Prabhuji, I'm this, I'm that, and see what will happen in another 20 years. Already it would have started. Teenage children are there, already it would have started. Right? So what is that? Even-mindedness amidst pleasant and unpleasant events. Constant and unalloyed devotion to me is one of the chapters. Devotional service is one of the chapters. Follow the 9 process of bhakti. Follow the 9 process of bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Vandanam, Archanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. Right? All of these 9 processes. Follow it. But how to follow? How to follow? Take up challenges. Take up challenges. Follow Krishna. Then you will follow. You can't say, I have done Shravanam Prabhuji, IPN Prabhuji. Morning I heard Prabhuji, 2 hours Shravanam IPN Prabhuji. Shravanam Aina. You just heard, that's all it is. What challenges are you taking for Krishna in life? What challenges are you taking? I am doing everything in my comfort zone. Is that a challenge? Mataji, is that a challenge? Huh? It's not a challenge. Prabhuji? What challenge? You should have some challenge in life which wakes you up in the morning thinking, how to solve this? How can I make this happen? Prabhupada took up the challenges, Prabhuji. Prabhupada disciples have taken up the challenges, Prabhuji. Prabhupada told Gopal Krishna Maharaj, build big temple that attracts many in Delhi, capital of India. Gopal Krishna Maharaj built how many temples? I think 8 or 10 temples, big temples. He took up the challenge. Prabhupada told Japadaka Maharaj, initiate as many as people, Brajra, this entire Bengal, introduce them to Krishna. He learned Bengali. He wrote bhajans in Bengali, traveling around Bengal, Bangladesh, Bengali. So many devotees are created. Challenge. Bhakti Vikas Maharaj knows how many languages? Do you know how many languages he knows? He can speak in so many languages. Not just English. He speaks fluent. I heard his Hindi lecture. Right? Don't be surprised if you know Telugu, Tamil and Kannada also. Why is he like that? Taking the challenge. That is 9 process of bhakti. 9 process of bhakti without any challenge is not. So constant and unalloyed devotion unto me. Aspiring to live in a solitary place means what? Vrindavan. I'll go to Mayapur. Intla Godagana first, I'll go to Mayapur. I don't want to live with it. 2 more years, I'm going to Mayapur. Will such mentality take you to Mayapur? Can you stay in Mayapur? Huh? No. Aspiring. Aspiring to live in solitary place. One of the higher understanding is give time for self and practice it. Practice it to, become advanced in Krishna consciousness. Actually, you are not giving time to yourself. How much time are we sitting and actually contemplating what is going on in my Krishna consciousness? How should I progress? How many of us can live alone in our house and still do good chanting and try to make it good? I mean, sometimes you should do that. Self-contemplate. Because all the time between everybody you are doing things, but sometimes you should know where we are. Living in solitary place is also needed. The solitary place doesn't have to be in a dham only. That is also right. But giving time to yourself, becoming self-satisfied is very important in spiritual life. That is called living in a solitary place. Self-satisfied. Atmarama, little bit Atmarama. I am satisfied with what I have. The greatest asset I already have is my chanting bag. I am very happy. Done. Prabhu, take me anywhere, I am chanting. My chanting bag is there. The greatest wealth of a devotee is chanting bag. Throw me anywhere in the corner, I will start sitting and chanting. Put me in a jail, I will chant. Devotees in Russia, if you read the book called Salted Bread. How many read the book called Salted Bread? Please buy. Please buy, I'm telling you. One of the books that will change your Krishna consciousness life. They were thrown in jail, beaten to death. They were given anything except, they were only given meat. They said, will not eat. They starved, they were given bread, only bread, some bread. They didn't eat the bread. They made small beads with dry bread and they put thread into it and they made the japamala with bread. Name of the book is Salted Bread, and they died chanting. Never gave up Krishna. And that is the reason today in Russia there are more devotees than India. That is a sacrifice of those devotees. And you should read the book Salted Bread. Please order it today only. Order it today and read. It's a great novel-like book. You will cry. Many times you will cry. You remember this, what I am telling you. Remember me when you are crying, that I told you, you will cry. If you have even this much love in your heart, you will cry. You can't stop. That is a sacrifice devotees went through to spread Krishna consciousness in Russia. They were arrested, beaten. Accepting the importance of self-realization. Before that, detachment from general mass of people. Don't maintain dual identity. Don't maintain dual identity. Detachment from general mass of people. Don't maintain dual identity means what? I can be a non-devotee sometimes, I can be a devotee sometimes. Be who you are. At least once in your life, be who you are. And just maintain that. I am a devotee. Accept me like this. When we actually declare it to the whole world that I am a devotee, the first person will be relieved from pressure is you only. When you are trying to maintain both, you will be in a lot of pressure. If a cat tries to look like a lion, will it be in pressure or no? But today, if somebody catches me, I'm a cat. Let a cat be a cat. No pressure. Maintain an identity. Yes, I am a Sanatana Dharma follower. Declare it. Put a nice tilak. I am a Sanatana Dharma follower. What is your problem? I don't have a problem. The only person whose problem is you only. I'll go to a marriage, I'll not put tilak. I'll go to a marriage, I'll remove kantimala. I'll wear kantimala that it comes till here, nobody can see it. Why are you doing all that? Who cares? Indian population is 148 crores. You are nothing special in that. We Mohan ka the scene ledu. Wear tilak. Put kantimala and be proudly say, I'm practicing. That will protect you. That will protect you. From many offenses, it will protect you. You will think twice to perform an offense when you are wearing tilak and kantimala in an office also. You will think twice. I should not bring bad name to Prabhupada. That will protect you. That is called what? That is called detachment from general mass of people. Detachment of general mass of people doesn't mean you have to isolate yourself. It is insulation. Insulate yourself, not isolate yourself. You heard this many times. Right? Take a vaccine of Krishna consciousness. Go out, no problem. And what is that vaccine? Chanting Hare Krishna in the morning. 16 rounds done. Heard Bhagavatam, heard Prabhupada. Go outside, Prabhu. No Maya will touch you. You'll be so confident if your morning program is proper before going out. But if your battery is not charged properly, Krishna conscious battery, and then you are telling Prabhuji, I'm getting tempted, Prabhuji, this Prabhuji, that, of course you'll get. You are maintaining dual identity. You are mixing up with general mass of people. Who is to blame? Who is to blame? Accepting the importance of self-realization. Meaning what? Importance of satsang, right? How important is satsang? How important is satsang? Prabhu, there is nothing else more important. There is nothing else more important. Can you all register this in your mind? There is nothing else more important. In this life, material world, there is nothing else more important. Satsang is the most important. Because this is the only place you are reminded that you are a soul, not this body. Everywhere else you are reminded. Bhakti, Bhagavan, Bhakta are the only three eternal things is told only in satsang. Bhakti, Bhagavan, Bhakta. These three things are eternal. Everything else is temporary. This is called accepting the importance of self-realization and philosophical search for the absolute truth. Done. What is the meaning of philosophical search for absolute truth? Conclusion should be Krishna. You can read 1,000 books. You can do 100 courses. What should be the conclusion? Huh? Krishna. Krishna. Why did Prabhupada tell read my books only? He told like that. Don't read any other books. Read my books only. Why? Conclusion is Krishna. Everywhere else you go, you will find 100 conclusions. Some other conclusion. Right? No. Yoga is good. Sattvic living is good. Yoga, what other things are there? Supporting pillars to Bhakti. Sattvic life is good. Many other things. Pranayama is good. Good Vedic education is good. Gurukul is good. All that is good, provided there is Krishna in it. Lot of people get drifted away. I'm into this, I'm into pranic healing, I'm into this healing, that healing. You go everywhere. If you remove Krishna, you can go anywhere. Don't remove Krishna. Do all kinds of other things, but remember that ultimately you have to achieve Krishna. That activity should support you in becoming Krishna conscious. ठीक है ना? हाँ? प्रभु, इसके सिवा all this I declare. Repeat after me. All this I declare. To be knowledge. And besides this, whatever there may be, is ignorance. Krishna is very clear what is knowledge. This is knowledge. Right? So please take spiritual life very seriously. Forget about relatives. You had many relatives. Nobody is related to you. Forget about friends. Forget about neighbors. This might be our flight, which is going to land in another 60 seconds. Right? We will be burned to ashes. How many of you know that one day, I'll end with this, because this is the end. How many of you know that one day, each one of us will be kept on an iron plate, and all your friends will keep one log on you, one log. You all know? Are you thinking about it? One person will come and keep one log on you like this. You'll be sleeping. Like this you'll be looking. He'll keep one log here also. Then they take little ghee, polluted ghee, not ghee. They will keep it here, under your head. Why? Kapala Moksha. రావాలి కదా? తలకాయ వరాలి కదా? ఎవరి గురించి చెప్తున్నా? किसके बारे में बोल रहा हूं मैं? सबके बारे में. The end वही होने वाला सभी को. समझ गए? Become serious. We have seen that the end many times. बहुत बार देखा. पूरा लकड़ी लगा के जला के after that how much time people will stay?
15 minutes.
15 minutes everybody is gone. Children go leaving their parents. But one sound will come.
They will comment.
That means Kapala Moksham over. Sir, pad gaya. Confirmed, done. They'll go. Next day they'll come. Our ashes will be removed. किसके बारे में बोल रहा हूँ? एक बार देखो अपने आप को ऐसे. See yourself. निगुल जी अच्छे. The perception of the evil of Janma Mrityu Jara. Krishna is telling. Don't take this opportunity easily. We are just across the corner. And this reminder is not given in any theater. This reminder is not given by any relative. Mama, Kaka, Chinnama, Peddama, Peddana, Chinnana, Ma. Nobody apart में की विषय. कोई नहीं बोलेगा. Prabhu, according to me, is burnt. Your according to me philosophy is burnt. Forget about according to me. According to Krishna. At least in this life, understand according to Krishna what is important. According to me, Buddhu. Surrender to Krishna, get this knowledge, participate in Rath Yatras. Yes? Pull the Rath of Jagannath, dance. That you have given me this opportunity. I don't know when death will come. I don't know when all that will happen. It will anyway happen. Let me take full advantage of this opportunity. Let me take full advantage of opportunity. Become serious. Become serious. Senses will trouble. वो नहीं छोड़ने वाले. Mind will trouble, but I will continue. Steadiness. We read na? That is also one of chapter na? Steadiness. No matter what happens, I'm continuing. I'm continuing. I'm continuing. ठीक है ना? Are we all? Did we all finish all the 20 chapters today?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Can we try to practice one by one strictly?
Yes. Yes.
Can we be careful in this material world not to commit any more sins,
Yes.
knowingly or unknowingly?
Yes.
Can we be more watchful of how to live? Will you all pray for me? Please. Because whatever I told, I have to also implement. And without your prayers, it is not possible. Can everybody lift your hand like this? Thank you for blessing me. I need those forceful blessings. Because that is without that, कैसे होगा? नहीं होगा ना? क्या मतलब तुम? We need these prayers and blessings. Right? So, you all have, I'll just finish. I'm done. I'm sorry. I went a little overboard. So, here is the sheet of who is attending which Rath Yatra. There are 40 plus Rath Yatras. Right? I'm going to send this sheet in the Vegetables Satsang group. And by person, you can know which Rath Yatra you are attending also. Right? There's a pivot table. We used Excel to the maximum possible. Right? This Amit Agarwal Prabhu is attending 2 Rath Yatras on 28th, on 29th. I don't know why he is not attending on 27th. There is the Rath Yatra. It's a Friday. Right? So, Prabhuji, your entire sheet should be full. That is the goal. Your sheet should be full. We need some devotees for school Rath Yatras. Here are the school Rath Yatras. We need more devotees to come and participate. Please help us. 2-3 hours in the mornings, Monday to Friday. I'll send this sheet. If your name is not there, please include yourself. You don't have to tell me, but include yourself. Next week, come and tell me which one I should write your name for. I will add it there. Okay? Prabhujis, let's do the best Rath Yatras. All Rath Yatras should be vibrant. You know, don't from 27th evening onwards, Rath Yatra start. Right? 27th morning onwards. Rath Yatra start. How many Rath Yatras we as the whole satsang are doing? 39. 38 actually. 2 degrees. Due to some reasons. No problem. 38 Rath Yatras you all can attend if you want to. And be prepared. Right? You all can do. Don't give any other time to anybody from 27th to 5th of July. And 5th of July, all of us should go on the road of, the new temple, and we can nicely chant Hare Krishna. Just keep my leg down. Yeah. Yeah? Are we all ready?
Yes.
Yes, please. I don't want to go and ask why are you not coming, why are you not coming. See this sheet. If you are available, please come. Please come and participate. Give your time. We have a lot of services. Rangoli service is there. Prasadam serving service is there. Prasadam making service is there. Prasadam distribution service is there. Book distribution service is there. Pulling the rug service is there. Crowd control service is there. Putting tilak service is there. Right? Please participate. Huh? Is everybody there in the Vegetables Satsang group here? Everybody is there? Okay. If you're not there, please include yourself. I'll send this sheet. Your own data, I'm showing it to you. And you'll also know who else is coming to the Rath Yatra. It's okay. It's okay. Good. You know who else is coming. And you'll also know where others are going. Motivate yourself to go to other places. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, भक्त श्रोमणी प्रहलाद महाराज की, जयम विष्णुपाद परम सुब्रताचार्य स्तोत्र डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, जयम विष्णुपाद परम सुब्रताचार्य स्तोत्र डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, नमाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की, गंगे मैया की, यमुने मैया की, भक्ति देवी की, कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की, हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की, ट्रांसजेंडर बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, ट्रांसजेंडर प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo ananta koti vaishnavandaki. So there is one devotee outside. He is keeping some snacks. Prashadam offered snacks. You can, it makes it in pressed oil also, so you can take them. And there is some organic cabbages I got today. If somebody is interested, you can take them. And that movement service. We need volunteers.
we don't need as of now, but only thing is I will need the names of commanders and the of the schools. అది ఈ లిస్ట్ లో ఉంటే I can pick it up from that list. అది నేను I will transfer that.
Hare Krishna. Please everybody come back next week with what additional Rath Yatras you are planning to attend. You already have written, you want to know more. Hare Krishna.
రెండు క్యాన్సిల్ అయినా రెండు తగ్గాయన్నారు